And so they tried coming after him. And because they didn't find him, they decided to arrest the priest king, who was Toby Kanochimai.
Official visit of His Excellency the President to Japan, and also to attend TCAD 9.
Ghana is pulling weight. Like Ghana is literally trending as we speak. First of all, introduction. As we speak, do you know that the imperator, the president, the #1 citizen of the motherland Ghana is in Japan? Like Ghana, Johndramanimahama, His Excellency, has stormed Japan and has taken over Japan. With his objective, his goals and mission for the motherland Ghana, we are going to see everything in details. And as well, oh my God, somebody shout grace. Somebody shout grace. It's been a while we gingered on this channel. Come on, Charlie. Do you know that as we speak currently, in the world today, the richest man, more than Dangote, that can buy the entire Ghana, South Africa, Kenya. In fact, Dangote that they said can buy the entire continent, has been topped, he has been beating Woto back to back, even Elon Musk, by one great Ghanaian from the Voto region. Guys, calm down. We're going to see everything in this video, because this video is well loaded, fully packed with a lot of educative, expository, and entertaining videos that will leave you glued to your screen. Oshe, baddest, who they breathe, he choke. This is the motherland Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this video. Please watch to the end, pay attention to details, like, share, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section as we watch through this video. Let's go.
Official visit of His Excellency the President to Japan, and also to attend TCAD 9. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at a critical stage. Since assuming office on the 7th of January, this is the first official visit of His Excellency the President to Japan, and also to attend TCAD 9. And like the Minister for Foreign Affairs said, the President says Ghana is open for business, and therefore wherever he is, he also wants to meet the business community to tell them the good news he has. We are talking of the President, who is a hands-on person and who is poised to achieve results. And so, Mr. Maji, you were saying that we are not paying anything for always using the president's name. I want to tell you that the president is the chief marketing officer of Ghana, and so as the chief marketing officer, he's giving us the express permission to always use his whatever he says is the Bible for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, without taking much of your time, shall we please invite to His Excellency the podium the President of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Oh, please be seated. Sorry. Thank you very much, and good morning to all of you. Let me thank Simon for that very comprehensive presentation of the opportunities that our country has to offer. And I wonder whether after Simon is necessary for me to even speak. We marketed our country, quite efficiently than anybody can be able to do. But let me just say, the question is, why would you want to invest in a country like Ghana? And not only to do with the economic opportunities, but that Ghana is a stable, democratic, business-friendly gateway to West Africa and the continent. And like you said, we have a growing consumer market with improving macroeconomic fundamentals, clear reforms to lower the cost of doing business, and abundant opportunities for technology transfer. And the thing is, what does Ghana have to offer? Strategic geographical location. Ghana is a country through which the meridian and the equator intersect. The two intersect in Ghana's territory, just a few kilometers off our shore. And it's also the host country for the African Continental Free Trade Area. You all have heard the landmark protocol that was signed by African countries. So far, almost 50 African countries have signed that allow us to export duty-free, tariff-free into each other's markets. Increasing numbers of products are being registered. And once you register your product and it meets all the standards, you can export duty-free and tariff-free into each other's markets. And as you were told, the sub-regional market, which is West Africa, is 400 million people. Ghana is 33 million people. And the continental market is 1.4 billion people. And so with the vehicle of the African Continental Free Trade Area, you potentially can export into 1.4 billion market. Simon said it, we are re-establishing macro stability and the growth momentum of the economy. Inflation rose to a high of almost 23% in 2024 and is currently down to 13.7%. And we expect that by the end of the year to hit single digit. And it's also, our CEDI has stabilized. For those of you who know the history of the Ghanaian CEDI, it's been one of the most volatile currencies in Africa. 2 years back, we were said to be the worst performing currency. I'm happy to announce that this year, Ghana CEDI has been the best performing currency in the world. And as Simon said, we've been upgraded from junk status to B- with a stable outlook. And I'm certain that in the next review, we're going to be upgraded again. We're open for business, and Simon and Co are busy at work reviewing the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act. Some barriers were put to foreign investment. You had to prove that you had brought in a certain amount of money to be classified as a foreign investor. In the reviewed Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act, we're removing those minimal capital investments. This will enable any investor, however little money you have, $100,000, $50,000, to be able to come in and set up a business in Ghana. Again, we have a track record for hosting Japanese companies. And as you saw from the list there by Madam Jethro, Executive Vice President, the number of Japanese companies that are operating in Ghana is significant, and we're expecting that that should expand. From Simon's presentation, he told you about $152 million has been invested over the last few decades. We believe that there is growth room for improvement and expanded investment from Japan. We're moving just not only from overseas development assistance, but we're moving to trade and investment. And the private sector will be that engine of growth. And so trade between our two countries grew by over 24% from 2020 to 2024. That is quite a significant jump. Priority sectors, Simon mentioned, Japan has a comparative advantage when it comes to automobile manufacturing. And like I said, using the opportunity to be able to export into not only our sub-region but into Africa, then Ghana becomes a good place for local assembly of automotive products. And already we have Japanese companies that are based in Ghana and assembling for the local market and also for exporting to the sub-region. Brands like Toyota, the Honda is there, and several other ones. He mentioned the area of agribusiness and agro-processing. Of course, that is one of the main focus in terms of economic transformation. Ghana has a comparative advantage when it comes to agriculture and agribusiness in terms of available arable lands, in terms of sunshine, in terms of water. We have the world's largest man-made lake. It's one of the things we're taught in school, the Volta Lake. And our first president had quite a good dream about what he wanted to do with that lake. And we're going to capture that in what I talk about when I talk about the Volta Economic Corridor. We have millions of hectares of land that border that huge lake. And the water can be used to bring about 2 million hectares of land under irrigation. But also we intend to establish industrial parks, so that we can process agri-products. We can invest in textile manufacture for export into the EU markets, into the American markets, and other places. Fortunately, we got slapped with only a 15% tariff by President Trump. And so Ghana is still competitive when it comes to exporting into the American market. And so, like I said, the economic corridor would include manufacturing and industrial parks. And we already have 2 industrial parks. We have the Free Zones Enclave. We have the Tema Industrial Park. But there's a new one that has come up, which is the Dawa Industrial Park. And already the anchor tenants have built and are producing, and several other companies are setting up for producing in Ghana and exporting into the African and foreign markets. One of the major areas, growth areas for Ghana is in energy. And Ghana has a comparative advantage when it comes to energy production. Our first president was the first to establish the Akosombo hydroelectric dam, which is a 1,020 megawatt hydroelectric power plant. We have subsequently had other hydro plants, including the Pong hydroelectric power plant and then the Bui hydroelectric power plant. So there are 3 of them. But after a while, we realized that these hydro plants were not enough to supply the energy needs of Ghana. And so we went into thermal production. The good news is that once we went into thermal production, side by side, we discovered huge quantities of oil and gas. And we took a decision to utilize the gas for power production. And so we have a gas to power policy. And so our thermal plants are being run on gas. We're bringing new gas fields into operation. And because we're members of the West African Power Pool, our energy transmission systems are interconnected with our neighboring countries. And so any excess of power we're able to produce, we can evacuate and sell to our neighboring countries, because we have a comparative advantage when it comes to power. Our cost is much lower than they can produce it themselves using fuel oils. Ghana has 3 important ports. One is the old Tema ports. There are 2 ports in Tema, if for most people don't know that. We have the old port that was built by President Kwame Nkrumah, which is a smaller one. And recently we built a much bigger port, which is the MPS port. So there are 2 ports in Tema. And then we also have the port in Takrady. Currently, the port in Tema, the MPS port, is one of the best performing ports in Africa. And it is able to accommodate the largest cargo ships that exist in this world. This year, about 3 of those cargo ships, the largest in the world, have berthed in Tema to lighten, because we have a deep draft. And so they're able to come into Tema and lighten the cargo before they move to our sister ports in Nigeria, Apapa, Lomé, and Cote d'Ivoire.
The richest man in the world is a Ghanaian. Check King Zinozi. He is worth over $900 billion. $900 billion, not 900 million naira. If the richest man in the world is not a Ghanaian, that means they don't chance Dangote. What in Nigerians want to they brag these days now? Oh, how many millionaires, how many richest man in the world can Ghanaians produce? Only one Ghanaian, $900 billion. Go cancel the whole Nigerian billionaire. All of them put together. No reach that one. Wahala. Oh, this news go be true, eh? It go too sweet me die. My Nigerian people then, where they be? That go take the richest in Africa. Richest in Africa. I go sit down and brag now. Anyway, who is this King Zinozi? King Zinozi, also known as Togbe Zinozi, Dogbe 2, is a Ghanaian philanthropist, scientist, and entrepreneur, recognized for his innovative work and humanitarian efforts. He is the Dufia of Kliko Ogbato in the Volta region of Ghana. He is also credited with being the creator of Bitcoin under the coded name Satoshi Nakamoto. Who is this Satoshi Nakamoto? It's a guy worth over $98 billion of Bitcoin wallet. You understand? This person, nobody know your identity. Whenever they see him page, you just come out with marks. Nobody know who he be. And according to research, now they are suspecting that this King Zinozi now be the person. You understand? But if this news go be true, now we see Ghanaians are producing the world richest man ever in history. Richer than Elon Musk. Elon Musk coming number 2. But this news can't come out as shocking, you know. From nowhere, Elon Musk just won the competition. We double in weight times 2. I want to be joking. This world and things truly happen. My brother, forget pride though. Things they happen for this life. My mom be sweating Nigeria wanted to brag now. Light we no get, road we no get, security we no get, richest man in Africa too, they got chances on top. Hey, food bank we no get, free education, we no get. For Ghana now they say Ghana small. Which day for here? Ghana there's secondary school, primary school, now free education. Even their universities themselves, level 100, now free for them. You know understand? When Nigeria go reach that level, giant of Africa. Africans name Nigeria giant of Africa. Don't be Nigeria name themselves. But they're not carrying out that tax. They're not carrying out that responsibility. Now they don't cut that on our hand. Now Ghana, they can't carry and give now. Ghana is the giant of Africa. You understand? I've told the Nigerian government, come and take lectures. Go and carry by your book and pen and paper. Be taking notes in what is happening in Ghana. So you can go and duplicate it in Nigeria. I'm not saying do better, or just duplicate the Ghana they do. Just duplicate that for Nigeria. Good road, good light, security, free education. Just duplicate them. What the Ghana they do for Ghana, we make a Ghana day like this. Duplicate them and take and go Nigeria. Just carry and go drop them. That we have some, we have not so plenty. You understand? We not so plenty.
Next man in the world in 2025.
King Zenoti.
World in 2025.
King Zenoti. Now the richest man in 2025 with net worth of $915 billion. Beats Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos combined.
More than $800 billion as U.S. stocks loses $1.75 trillion. This brings King Hennessy's total net worth to $915 billion, making him the richest man in the world 2025.
What? King Zenoti.
The first trillionaire on planet Earth will not be Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. The first trillionaire is a guy that you have never heard of. And you know the funny thing about it? Is that he already have the money in his account, and we all can see it. He's just waiting for the right time to strike.
This brings King Hennessy's total net worth to $915 billion, making him the richest man in the world 2025. If royals were listed on Forbes and Bloomberg, then King Hennessy would be listed as the world's richest man. But unfortunately, royals and kings are not listed.
I never knew this was your house. So how long did it take you to build this house?
You'll be surprised.
How long?
4 months.
You used 4 months to build this house?
Yes, 4 months.
Please, can you zoom in? Is it 4 months? How many bedrooms is this?
5 bedrooms.
5 bedroom?
Yes.
All ensuite. Yeah. So if you could calculate roughly the total amount used to build this house, how much is it? Wait, where are you from in Ghana?
I'm from Upper Volta.
Upper Volta?
Yes.
Okay, you're not from Accra. So why did you come to Accra?
You know everybody's in Accra now.
Oh,
capital.
Now, yeah, it's the apple.
Yes.
So the total amount you spent on this house is how much? In 4 months?
It's a lot.
Like how much?
In USD, over $500,000.
Are you in a relationship? Because I want to date you. Are you in a relationship?
I'm married.
You're married? For real?
Yes. Fortunately and unfortunately for those who have hopes.
I saw this. I saw Kojo 1. Yeah. Your name is Kojo, right? Yes. Why is it Kojo 1?
If you're born in Ghana, right? On Monday, your name is Kojo.
Okay, if you're born in Ghana on Monday,
yes,
your name is Kojo. Please face the camera. Let them see that successful face. So Kojo 1.
Yes.
Okay, Kojo 1. How many cars do you have in total?
Actively using, I'll say 6.
Actively using 6 cars. Yeah. Currently here in Ghana.
In Ghana, 3.
3. Okay, in Ghana. Okay, you don't live only in Ghana.
No.
Where do you live again?
In Dubai too.
You have 3 cars in Dubai.
Yeah.
The most expensive car you own, how much is it?
That's over $200,000. That's a Corvette.
$200,000.
Yes,
if it's an Igbo name in Nigeria. So when did you get it?
This one was one of my earliest because 2020.
2020?
Yes, 2020.
Whoa. So do you mentor people? Do you train?
Yeah, teach.
So if you want to teach people, how can they get to you?
We have one of the biggest academy in the whole country. If you
really?
If you Google Kojo Forex Academy.
Kojo Forex Academy?
Yes.
Okay, you explain the early detail about Forex, not just jumping into Forex and putting money.
No.
They're losing the money.
No.
Have you lost a large amount in Forex?
I have.
How much is the highest you've lost?
It have ranged, but I'd say between like 30K to 50K.
Hey, God. Australopithecus africanus. Really?
Yeah.
$30,000?
Yeah, to 50,000.
That will start a family in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Whoa. How much is the highest money you've made in a day?
In a day, $70,000. Yes.
God, I wish I was a brother. So, how many houses do you have?
Oh, I have about 4. In Ghana, 4.
4 houses in Ghana?
Yeah.
Okay, in Ghana, you have elsewhere again?
Yes.
Where?
In Dubai too.
You own a house in Dubai?
Yeah.
You own a house in Dubai?
Yeah.
No, be shy. This is what this guy did talk. Well, you hear broken. You haven't talking now.
Yes.
No, for real, it's not shy. Can you just show me around your house, please? Inside.
Yeah, of course.
If you don't mind. Wow, $500,000. Yeah. Kojo Forest. Okay. Me, I want this. Is your wife around?
Yes, she is.
Okay, she's a wife.
Yes.
What's your name?
Miss Abba.
What is your name? Say I am successful. What is your name?
I'm successful.
Let's go. Kojo! I'm not even getting house. I'm going to open Lagos. Nigerians don't carry me, come here. Nigerian mentality. Okay, one room, the storeroom here. Yeah. You are very, very intentional about your space. And is it because you've traveled a lot, you've gone to different countries, that's the reason why you brought this sense of interior here?
I think so. I just really wanted a minimalist space, not too much aesthetics going on, just something very simple, you know.
Wow. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't mind going upstairs with you. Are you graduate?
Yes, I am.
What school?
University of Ghana Business School.
For real?
The premier university in Ghana. The #1 university in the whole country.
Do you read a lot?
I do.
Do you still read?
I still do.
Nah, lie.
Follow me.
You won't show me if you don't? Oh yeah, please come. Wow. So you can teach people Forex. You can explain. That's what I meant like Telegram. Wait. Are you a lecturer and you didn't make it? What the fuck is this?
This is my man cave.
For real?
My man cave. This place, it has every book you can think about.
You read every day of your life.
Yeah.
Where is the one you used to read the most when you come to this place? The best, yes, the best one.
Egungun. It's a lot to have 10 best books.
So, okay, show me the forex one. The forex one you used to do.
Align this one.
Whoa. Okay, charts, pattern analysis.
Yes.
How a super trader made $42 million with $11,000 within 23 months. Is it true?
Yes. Very true now. You're seeing the book.
No, you know people can write book. But is it true? Do you know the person?
It's very true, yes.
For real? You need to teach a lot of people this thing. This is what
This one, almost 20,000 USD.
We'll need some help. Una see the way Dangote truck they buy people now. Some of you are already victim of this.
You are watching Revelations. We are the biggest spiritual platform. We talk everything African, we talk everything spiritual, and we talk everything Ghanaian. Once again, I welcome you to the biggest show. And my name is Mami Grace. Today is a special episode. Today we have one of the biggest on our set. So we want to know about him. Today is Ghanaian. I mean Ghana Day, Ghana episode. Call it whatever you want to call it. But I tell you, it's one of the biggest conversations we are going to have here today. Once again, I welcome you. Papa, welcome to Revelations platform.
Thank you, Mami Grace.
Okay. Please, kindly introduce yourself to our beautiful viewers.
Okay. Our beautiful viewers, I'm Toby Henoji, Dogbe, Evelia, Dufia of Wagbato Kliko from the Volta region. I greet all of you, and today we bring you probably something you never heard before.
When I'm person go body, you do when coming to me more. It's me smart. Now me say, or introducing this what was at least me take click. I know they easy to mention. Inti onona odi hene editing team my out ya kunwa so, oshane manfo so, e wo hono. Say nipa kese ene ye ne set we so, ene ne e ba betwetwe nkomo. Na ansa na no, me pese ye behu onipa ko a oye. Mate ne papa ho asem da. Inti ye de ni nyina begu enkomo ne mu. So, Toby, how did you become a king?
Well, thanks for the question. Actually, it all started about 100 years ago.
100?
Yes. 100 years ago, when the great descendants of Yuya Ate Tehuti, our great ancestor.
Please, can you mention the name again?
Yuya Ate Tehuti. This was our great ancestor, whose descendant, Toby Kanoji, took over the priesthood as priest king at Kliko in 1864. In fact, he was a real hero, and eventually it was at the time where when we had the Spanish flu. That's just after the First World War in 1918. That was when the British came to Kliko, that they wanted to vaccinate the people there. But at that time, he himself had prepared medicine or drug that he was using to cure or heal his people.
From the fluid?
No, for the flu at the time.
Okay.
So when the whites came, when the British came, the people were unwilling to be vaccinated at that time. And one of them happened to assault the British vaccinator. And so they tried coming after him. And because they didn't find him, they decided to arrest the priest king, who was Toby Kanoji, my predecessor. So when he was arrested, he was sent to Adafo for interrogation. And then there they found out that he had the know-how of preparing vaccines using eggs.
That is our own
yes,
Toby,
yes,
a Ghanaian.
Exactly.
The British
found out
that
he knew how to do vaccines using coconut, but there was a way he did it through eggs to, get it effective. So, in fact, he taught them how it has to be done. and nobody knew what happened. He died at their hands. Yes, he died
Was
at their
he
hands.
sick before he went into their hands?
No.
All right. I didn't want to come here and brag on behalf of my Ghanaians for without any evidence. Did you see the evidence? On there is Kojo Forest is one billionaire in dollars. Oh my God. Should I come down to say millionaire? Okay. Let it not seem as if I'm exaggerating. And for the richest man we see from the Volta region today has proven beyond every reasonable doubt that Ghanaians don't brag. According to Ghanaians, money does not make noise. Money is a smooth and a silent operator. It is the result that speaks and screams loud and that screams to the ends of the earth. Now, is it now glaring, obvious, and very, very shameful to Nigerians that at this point I know they're in tears? Oh my God. Allow me, Ghanaians, allow me to blush. Allow me to vibe. It's not obvious that Ghanaians are smooth, silent operators when it comes to wealth, when it comes to luxury, when it comes to what? Money. The good thing about the wealth of Ghanaians is not that they just make this money for their, individual, selfish, personal interest. No, they impact in the society, in the country, in the life of the citizens. Take, for instance, when it comes to the great millionaire in Ghana that is currently feeding people in Ghana. What does it tell you? Like, that actually came out with a very massive project of free food in Ghana. Where have you seen that one happen in Nigeria? Even though it is, but guys, be truthful. Let's be truthful. It is not as massive and loud, as massive as this, but you will not hear them make noise. I bet you, if this were to be a Nigerian, the whole internet would have been bursting with noise upon noise. But trust me, I say, let me still show them. Please permit me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ghanaians, men and women of honor, of virtue, of integrity, Oshe Bades from the motherland Ghana, to show the world what you have going on. I seek for your permission. Let the world see. So take these videos, share it to the ends of the earth. Even your haters, let them see. This is why Nigerians are just so this is just why Nigerians are so jealous. They can't have what you have. To top it all, peace of mind, safety, security. Like, oh my God, did you hear what the president said he has achieved so far, especially in the currency? Oh my God, did you hear his intentions, his goals and objective for the motherland Ghana? Oh my God, somebody destroy the like button at this point. Destroy the like button for me. Oshe Bades. That's why I love you guys, and I will always do. Thank you, Ghana, for always making me proud. I am super duper excited to be sharing this good news to the world. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. At this juncture, what are your thoughts, your opinion, your input? Kindly leave them in the comment section. It is now official. The 0.1 billionaires, world richest, from the one and only motherland Ghana. Oshe Bades. Electricity is messing me up. You can't imagine how I am reacting. Somebody just romance the like button for me. That's all I need. Share this video and stay subscribed. And I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.